The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. The Lance going to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Yeah, A.J. Brown, one of the best in the NFL with the ball in his hands, and there's another example why.
Yeah, normally when you talk about tight ends, you immediately begin talking about them rumbling down the field, but to me, he was pretty well gliding downfield there. Very athletic for a big man, and he takes this one all the way to pay dirt.
And we see here on the next gen stats, he was able to take that nearly 60 yards after the catch. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play fake. Murray. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Barkley a 1st down and more. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. He dumps it off to Barkley. Touchdown, Texans! Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, you get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Murray going to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. Breaks through the contact. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 11th touchdown of the year, and the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. They'll run with Barkley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's a give to Barkley. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Lance looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Taylor's got the first down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Dante Jackson picks it, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go...
And he coughed it up. And the Texans scoop it past midfield. Still going. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the round is on here in this first half. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
There he goes left side. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is down to 20. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And Lance now to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He lets it fly for Lockett. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now on the year. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Murray eluding the pressure right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And this returnable for Hill. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. On the move to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Lance now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Mike Evans, as time expires in the 1st half. And the Texans would extend their lead here just before halftime. And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. He lets it fly for Lockett. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw it.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Out of the gun, here's Murray, rolling to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they?
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Running left, it's Barkley. Gets past one man. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Extra point by Butker is on target. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Off of play action, here's Lance. Out to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Yeah, boy, how many times have we seen this from Tyreek Hill, that ability to take the ball in and turn upfield. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Once again, it's Mostert. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jags are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Powering his way forward. And they'll get this down to the 10. 153 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Play action. Now it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
This is too easy right here.
And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had a goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance, that's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Murray off play action. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Vita Vea is the one to get him. That is sack number 7 for him on the year.
You couldn't beat me if you tried.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
You don't think I'm doing some of this shit myself, man?
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of
What,
the time.
the onside kick?
And probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Oh, yeah, man, you know better than that. You run over the quarterback. If it ain't no the quarterback design run play, they're going to fumble every time, especially that second hit.
Murray with a 3rd and long.
Oh, yeah. That's how I lost the Super Bowl. That's how I lost the Super Bowl. When I ran and I slid, but the nigga took an extra step to slide. He was already in the motion of sliding, but the nigga stood him back up, and then the other nigga hit him in the fumble. That's how this shit go.
Keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
I lost to, what's that nigga name? Drippy Aftershocks in the Super Bowl because of that shit.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Steps away.
Come on, man. Give me that shit.
Interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I don't understand how y'all niggas teams ain't souped up, man. Shit, y'all keep these trays on every motherfucking day. I mean, every week, every season.
Diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big
Get your mind off of it.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hell no.
Now is Murray. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Forced out to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Being chased out left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Flushed out right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 40. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to wind up and air it out. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle to Evans. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Now a play fake. Lance. He'll buy some time right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Elliott on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yeah, another? Oh, yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra.
I'm about to lose a lot of niggas though this year.
Don't even sure. It really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. A running play on first down will give 4 up to the 29.
I'm gonna be able to keep who I want, but shit, I'm gonna lose a lot of me. I ain't re-signing Tyreek, man. He getting old. He want too much.
You can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Murray going to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing on first down is Murray. On the move to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it was.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Just got to be patient, though, boy. Got to be patient.
Game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. Put a little whipped cream on top to their ender.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Charles.